In that parable, right, Jesus said that there was a man, a rich man, and it was Jesus. Parable are usually, Jesus has given for you to learn some stories, some things about it. Usually it's salvation story, but I usually like to pick the stories, the lessons of life from it. And the man, he was so poor, and the Bible said that he desired. I'll read it for you one of these days. The Bible says he desired. Somebody say desire. To eat of the crumbs that falls from the rich man's table. That was his highest vision. So whenever he's gisting with his friends, because amongst his friends there were those who couldn't get close to the rich man's house, but he had the privilege of entering the rich man's house and eating from the crumbs that falls from the rich man's table. So he was satisfied with that. He was satisfied with that. He was like, okay. Then he go to his friends and say, Michelo Bina, my friend, I know Solomon Nanga. I will even call him now. When will someone sit down with their friends having drinks and say, let them call you because you are successful? Why are you always at the point where you have to always call some people? You only make reference, you only talk about the success of other people. When are they going to talk about your success? The only thing you know how to do is criticize, and you criticize. When are you going to create something that other people can criticize? His highest desire, his biggest vision in life was to what? Eat of the food that falls from the crop. So rich man go and do business. Rich man go and do business in big waters. When you come after, you don't chop. The one that falls from the table, give me. But that was not God's destiny for him. That was not God's plan for him. But that was what he desired. God cannot, mark my word. Somebody say cannot. I didn't say will not. God cannot give you beyond what you desire. And so when you come to church, the reason I teach you the things I teach you about what Christ has done for you, about how precious you are in the sight of God, is so that I can raise your mental image of yourself. Thereby, if I'm able to change how you see yourself, you will begin to desire something better in life. Do you understand what I'm saying? If I show you, because what the enemy does is that he uses your mistakes, he uses your family background, he uses your qualification, he uses the things that you have done wrong in life to condemn you and make you settle for less. He uses the mistakes that you have made, things that you have done in life, and he makes you settle for less. But God is saying, no, it's not over until it's over. A living dog is better than a dead lion.